Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. Last time we escaped from Vault 101, and we are essentially ready to begin the game in earnest. The very first thing we need to do, as I mentioned, is make the run to Rivet City for the intelligence bobblehead, which will give us rewards in the form of, let me think, 28 extra skill points over the course of the game, simply from leveling up. So, that's the first thing that we're going to do. So, the very first thing we can do is head over to Megaton. You can see it from the scenic overlook outside Vault 101. You should be able to recognize it from the photo in the Overseer's scouting report. We aren't going to do much. We're just going to run inside to get it on our map so we can fast travel. I don't want to talk to Lucas Sims yet because I intend to pass his speech check to make some extra caps. And even at 26, that's still a pretty tall order. We'll come back after we're level 3, and we've gotten the intelligence bobblehead. Let's do talk to the caravan guy, though. Crazy Wolfgang.
Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang's traveling junk store. The depot of detritus, the shop of slop, and the caravan of crap. Now, what odds and ends can I, the craziest of all possible Wolfgangs, offer to you?
Tell me about your trade caravan.
I scour the wasteland for the very best pieces of trash, the height of detritus, and the veritable pick of the litter. It's all valuable to someone. And I always make sure to make my rounds through Canterbury Commons. Their Mayor, Rowe, always has a place for a clever junk man like myself.
I'm here to buy.
Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need, assuming you need the random junk that I've got.
So, let me give some notes about the caravan guys here. First of all, 3 of the 4 of them have a schematic for a custom weapon. Wolfgang has one for the rocket launcher, Doc Hoff has one for the nuka grenade, and Lucky Harith has one for the shish kebab. We eventually want all 3 of those, but as you can see, they're currently well out of our price range. Second, when we go to Canterbury Commons, you have the opportunity to invest in each of them, and if you do so, their selection improves, they end up with more caps, and you get a special, unique item from each one of them. We want to do that sooner rather than later because with Broken Steel installed, as our levels get a bit higher and the wasteland starts spawning albino rad scorpions and super mutant overlords and feral ghoul reavers, and even in vanilla Fallout 3, when you're talking about giant rad scorpions, these guys have a tendency to die, and so you need to make sure you have everything you need from them in advance. For the moment, I'm going to keep my 10mm pistols, well, pistol, along with the ammo. I'm going to sell off the BB gun and the BBs because, well, they're useless. Sell the carton of cigarettes. I'm going to sell the eyeglasses. Keep the conductor, keep Grodnak, keep the Med-X, keep the Mentats, just in case I need them. Keep the Nuka-Cola, sell the pack of cigarettes, keep the paint guns, sell the pencils. And it's off by 1 cap, that's okay. There we go. And the only thing he has that I really want to buy right now is the schematic, and as you can see, we're
a pleasure doing business with you.
I have to go now.
See you out on the road, huh?
So let's go ahead and wait here a couple of hours. We can do it by hitting T. Just want to wait for the next caravaneer to come along. Typically have to wait 2, maybe 3 hours. Note the dead giant ant. Here we go. Crow.
Welcome, welcome! My name is Crow, and I travel the land offering vestments of protection. And you are fortunate I found you in time. You bear the look of one who is haunted. but I am proud to say that my wares can protect you from even the cruel claws of death itself. Have a look.
Tell me about your trade caravan.
My caravan sells clothing and armor to decorate and protect the body while it endures the ravages of the physical world. My travels take me from Canterbury Commons to where there is true need of this protection. After all, this is what they'll pay the most for.
I'm here to buy.
Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
As promised, he sells a bunch of different armor, but no schematic, and nothing particularly unique. Let's give him the pre-war money. Gonna hold on to the purified water, Radex, scrap metal, blah blah blah. Tinted reading glasses we can sell. I never meant to hold on to the tunnel snake outfit. I guess we can go ahead and sell it. Same with the Vault 101 jumpsuit. Keep the utility jumpsuit and the lab uniform. Sell my 3 vodkas. $3.49. That's
Thanks.
respectable, but
Walk well, friend.
Watch it, will you?
we still can't afford the good stuff.
Thirsty, partner. Try Moriarty's coldest drinks in the
Please,
capital.
help. Can you help me? I need water. Purified water, please.
If you ever need to influence your karma, just give water to these beggars. What is this place? Some kind of city?
It's Megaton. Have you been living in a hole or something? Everyone's heard of Megaton. They have plenty of water in there, but they only give it to residents, or people who can pay for it.
Will any water do?
I've been drinking this irradiated shit, and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please.
I have to go now.
Please, help me.
I'm gonna hold on to my water for now. I'm just gonna pop in and out. I don't want to let Lucas Sims talk to me yet, but I do want to be able to fast travel back here. There we've discovered Megaton. Perfect. Alright.
Need some grub? Try the brass lantern.
One thing to keep in mind, I'm going to try to avoid as much combat as I possibly can during the run.
Welcome to
And I'm also going to
Megaton.
try to avoid contact with Brian Wilkes. He tracks you down when you're within a certain proximity of Grey Ditch and initiates the quest of those. We want to be able to pass his speech check as well, which would be a pain in the rear right now, and it's better to just avoid him and talk to him when we're more ready. So, without further ado, let's get in sneak mode. We can't sneak at all at this level, but it does afford us the opportunity to know if an enemy is after us. I'll loop around back, and I'm going to head east. My first waypoint is going to be the sewer way station. If I can get there without triggering any encounters, I will be very happy. Alas, it was not to be. Let's go the other way from the front gate.
Need some grub? Try the brass lantern.
This is more sensible anyway. I don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. We basically angle east. Just a hair to the south. We should get to the sewer way station before too long. We need to avoid combat because we don't want to level up to 3 before we get the intelligence bobblehead. Granted, it's only 1 skill point, but on the other hand, it's a skill point. We want it, why wouldn't we? Alright, see that red hash mark? We got an enemy. Let's be careful. Give it a nice wide berth, whatever it is. Oh, we got spotted. What is it? Oh! Dog. Give it a wider berth. Another dog down there. Good, good, good. Why open the gate when we can just hop the fence? Here's the sewer way station. You can see our XP counters climbing, so we really need to avoid combat. Head east from here. My next waypoint is Wilhelm's Wharf. And about here is where we start running the risk of running into Brian Wilkes. And the good news is you don't typically run into enemies here, so we can speed up to avoid the little bastard. Look for that telltale green hash mark and avoid it like the plague. Here's Wilhelm's Wharf. Let's have a chat with Grandma Sparkle.
Well, look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Wilhelm's Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other.
What are you doing way out here?
My boys are hunting lurks. Finest meat you could get, but he don't move around in your stomach like mole rat does. Right dangerous, those things. Just as soon take your head off as look at you. Watch yourself out here. They're all over.
Is there anything going on here?
Some fellas came out here a while ago that said they was looking for some do-gooder that came out from one of them vaults. I told 'em I ain't seen nobody like that and sent 'em on their way. They might still be around here, though, if you think you can help 'em.
I would be that do-gooder. She's talking about Talon Company mercs. That's all, really. Have to go now.
We'll see you real soon.
Keep your eye out for Brian Wilkes. Once you get past the Raider Bridge, you're safe from being accosted by him. See the signs to the Anchorage War Memorial. Steer clear of that bridge. You can see from here it's absolutely covered in fragmentation mines. Interesting note here at this dock is the Scavenger. If you're not above stealing, you can get a lot of good stuff.
Yeah?
As you see, scavengers are just, they're merchants. They can repair and they can sell things.
Bye.
The scavenger's shelter, such as it is over here. Could open the foot locker, steal the mentats, but there's not really any point. Let's just keep heading this way. That's the Raider Bridge. We need to stay pretty clear of those guys to avoid detection. We just get in sneak mode and we hold to the, I guess, west side of the road. We should be a-okay. You can see all those red hash marks. Raiders. Get well and truly clear of them before we hop the other side here. We need to go all the way to the end so we can drop down this to this pile of rubble and not take damage. Let's head over here to the remains of the Pentagon. Good to stay sneaky here just because you can still be bothered by raiders, but I'm not quite feeling it, to be honest. I'll get in there. Guess I gotta go this way. Check the trash cans. There's often surprisingly valuable goodies in them. You've discovered several locations. You can fast travel back to discovered locations using the world map in your Pip-Boy. And we have found the Citadel. It's the headquarters of the Capital Wasteland Brotherhood of Steel. We'll eventually get inside, but it won't happen for a long time yet. Let's leave the empty bottle, but take the Nuka-Cola, pack of cigarettes, and Wonder Glue. And up here, we can actually chat with the Brotherhood Paladin. We have no shot at getting in until we advance the main storyline quite a ways, but...
Hail. Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian?
What can you tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel?
I can see you're trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you I don't have one. I'll give you this one for free. We use our big guns to kill big super mutants, so people like you can sleep at night.
Can anyone in there teach me how to use power armor?
Of course. But you'd have to secure the permission of Elder Lyons and, well, I just don't see that happening. So move along.
What is this place?
You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment.
Can I come in?
Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you?
Anything about the super mutants I should know?
Yeah, the city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor and stay as far away from there as humanly possible. Definitely no place for civilians.
I have to go now.
Steel be with you.
Have a nice day.
That's a sentry bot. Most powerful robots in the game. Not terribly fun to fight. Now if we head over here to the south side of the Citadel, we can usually see the Brotherhood snipers take out a few super mutants. and get a sneak peek at what the muties actually look like. So, let's do that. Why not? Yep, you can see the gun, the bullet trails. And we want to stay pretty clear. Super mutants. We actually could probably take them, but I don't want the experience. And that's a centaur. Come on, take him out. Looks like the Brotherhood guys got confused somehow. They're just pacing around, even though that thing's trying to kill them. But I want to loot the 2 mutants they killed. I can't do it if that centaur's still alive, because I can't have it coming after me. I even shot it a bunch of times. Well, so the hunting rifle and the .32 caliber rounds are both pretty good things we want. Good weapons. Much better than the 10mm pistols. I think I accidentally sold my one that was in perfect shape. Oh good, now they'll attack it. They both have hunting rifles. Good. There we go. Thanks, Brotherhood of Steel. The hunting rifle will get some use before I find a combat shotgun and enough ammo to stick with it. It's a very good early game weapon, but it loses potency quickly. Alright. Head up to the front, to this dock, where you can see that shipwreck split in 2. Just gonna check the metal boxes. Take the carton of cigarettes. Note the 2 very hard locked personal foot lockers. Pop in here. There's some Radaway floating. In here we have an ammunition box. We have a captain's key. Several bottle caps. Rad-X and a stim pack. In addition to a few more metal boxes, all of which appear to be empty. Now what do you suppose the captain's key opens? If you said the 2 footlockers, brownie points for you. Bottle cap, camera just to sell, and the power fist. Oh, we got lucky. We found combat armor. Dramatically better than the Vault 101 security armor. As you can see, even though it's in crummy shape, combat armor will pretty much stick with all the way up till power armor. It's that good. And the great thing about it, and one of the reasons it's better to be good, is we can use the Talon combat armor that comes from the mercs that will be relentlessly hunting us to repair it, which is awesome. Vault 101 security armor is not worth selling. Now the power fist makes the baseball bat obsolete because they just do a crazy amount of damage, and it's ridiculous that you can find them this early. They're an unarmed weapon, so they use no ammunition, which is pretty great. Now we need to swim across the river. Let's do it. Don't worry about getting radiated. Now off to the southeast, you can see the Jefferson Memorial over that bridge. Stay the hell away from it. It's crawling with super mutants. But do check out Pirate Peely Boats and Bait. Rentals, worm, ice cream, talking parrots. Let's pop inside. I think there will be a couple rad roaches to kill, but nothing serious. Yep. And by a couple, I guess I mean one. I've got a hard locked safe and an average locked terminal, neither of which I can do anything with. Let's just grab the camera, the pack of cigarettes, open the first aid box. Do keep the blood packs. They become reliable healing after we complete a certain quest, blood ties. Take the pre-war money out of the cash register. Check the fridge. Whiskey is worth taking just to sell. Filing cabinets have just a speck of ammo. Footlocker has a few caps. Not too shabby. This water fountain, 5 rads, 24 health. That's about as good as it gets. Fire hydrants, I think, do the same thing, so I'll go ahead and recoup all the damage I took. Now let's move this direction. We're almost to Rivet City now. There is a super mutant camp between us and there, and believe it or not, I'm actually going to clear it out before fast traveling back to Megaton, but after I get the intelligence bobblehead, because that typically is sufficient to level you to 3. Just make sure you check all the trash cans. Loot's randomized, as they often are, but probably get in sneak mode. To the telltale jagged metal fence. Typically a signal of a super mutant camp. One that I just want to run around, if I possibly can, until after I get the bobblehead. Not always possible, though. I can take a standard mutie or two. As long as I don't attract the brute that's guarding the center of the camp, I should be okay. Here's a super mutant. The whole power of power. This guy too. Now the brute knows we're here, but he won't leave his post, so I don't have to worry too much about him. Let's take those hunting rifles. Even if I can't very well repair with them, they're worth selling. Now let's ignore the brute for the moment, and let's just run to Rivet City. One of the other big bonuses of getting Rivet City on the map is access to its marketplace. Pretty much the wealthiest, most important merchants in the game are found here in Rivet City, and making this run gives us early access to them, which is pretty fantastic. We've got another caravan here. We've discovered Rivet City. It's all perfect.
Good to see you.
Doc Hoff.
Ah, welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you?
Tell me about your trade caravan.
I provide food, drinks, and discreet chemicals to discerning customers around the wasteland. I help ease the suffering of my fellow man. For a price. I don't have a home office exactly, but I organize much of my trade with Ernest Rowe in Canterbury Commons.
I'm here to buy.
Let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we?
You see, he sells the schematics for a nuka grenade. At this point, I'm gonna sell him the baseball bat. Totally obsolete now that I have the power fist. Cameras, carton of cigarettes, spare hunting rifle, pack of cigarettes, free war money, and whiskey. And amazingly, I can afford his nuka grenade schematic. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Cheers, pal. Watch yourself out there.
Why not? We can start making them. They're the best explosive in the game. Schematics, Nuka Grenade. At a workbench, combine 1 bottle Nuka-Cola Quantum, tin can, turpentine, Abraxo cleaner. A potent cocktail of carbonation and detonation, the Nuka Grenade makes plasma look like a bubble bath. Alright. With that done, let's head up.
Good to see you.
To Rivet City proper. In case you haven't figured it out, it's a busted aircraft carrier. It has its own water beggar, Carlos.
Please help me. I need water. I'm dying.
I have to go now.
Please, help me. Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
Oh, I'm just wandering around.
Is that so? Alright, you're free to roam around, so long as you don't do anything stupid, like try to slit my throat when I'm sleeping. You wouldn't try anything stupid like that, now would you?
I'm kind of lost. Can you help me?
I suppose.
Who's in charge around here? Is there some place I can sleep? Where's Dr. Lee's lab?
The door on the left goes to the stairwell. From there, just keep heading west.
Thanks for the help.
Carry on, then.
And that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna explore Rivet City really at all until the storyline brings us here. Just heading to the science lab to grab my bobblehead. And then, with that accomplished, we can level up freely. Just follow the signs to the science lab.
Hey.
For the most advanced scientific center in the
Right here, the
Capital
Bobblehead
Wasteland,
Intelligence. You found a Vault-Tec limited edition bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "It takes the smartest individuals to realize there's always more to learn. Your intelligence has been permanently increased by 1."
You're
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee,
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Steve's dropping. That's it. Now let's go out and clear out that mutant camp, and that should push us over the edge to level 3.
Hey.
Which is what I'm after. Oh, I think I went too far. Here we go.
Hello.
Alright. Now let's go deal with those muties and just look at our 10 intelligence and be happy. I think there should only be one mutant left, but it's a brute with an assault rifle, which is doable, but certainly not easy here at level 2. It's not always an assault rifle, it might be a minigun. He seems to have vanished. Now that's weird, because I definitely didn't kill him. Did he come after me and get killed by Doc Off, or what? I guess it doesn't matter much, but it's definitely bizarre. Where are the 2 that I killed? They're over here someplace. Huh. All the muties seem to be gone. Now that could actually complicate me getting to level 3. Let's run around and kill stuff. If it comes to that. That means we can just go ahead and loot the camp. The gore bags do sometimes have useful stuff in them. Despite that grody squishing noise. You'll want to check them. Back here, note 2 first aid boxes. Dirty water's worth taking. 1 to 10. And here's a skill book, Lying, Congressional Style, that will ultimately raise our speech. We can sleep on this makeshift bedding. Fully restore our health, which is pretty cool. Crutch can be used to make railway rifles. You want to hold on to those. Cap, mutilated skull, mutilated organs, and a grenade box. Take those frag grenades, thank you. An ammo box, 5mm rounds, and this one's got an easy lock, which thankfully I am capable of picking. 5mm rounds. Hopefully, zip up here. 2 more frag grenades. 2 more ammo boxes, including another easy locked one. Missiles. And let's release this captive. The super mutants have bound the captive for transportation. The ropes are digging into his wrists. He's obviously suffered from their abuse. Untie him.
Someone help me! Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. The things they talked about doing to me. Look, I don't have anything to offer you except these supplies. I don't know why they didn't take it.
No, you'll need it more than I will.
Okay, if you say so. I can't thank you enough, stranger.
Oh hey, there we go. Level up. Here we are at level 3. I'm going to put 12 points into speed. Get it to a nice even 40. That's sufficient to start questing and pass speech checks without too much save scumming. And I'm going to raise explosives to 23. No, sorry, I'm going to put speech at 38, because I need explosives at 25 in order to solve the Power of the Atom quest. There we go. Now, we have the same set of perks as last time. This time, we're going to grab Lady Killer. Now, I can't help but notice our captive kicked an assault rifle on his way out, which I want to take with me. I don't recommend using the regular assault rifle. It's inferior in every way to the Chinese version, and it eats up your 5.56mm ammo if you do use it. But until I get the better Chinese option, I'll hold on to it just in case of emergency. Now, I still don't quite want to talk to Lucas Sims, so I'm going to fast travel to Vault 101. So I can offload with the Caravaneer and save before going in. Now our next task, really laying the foundation so we can go out and enjoy the game, is to get a house. I take the Megaton house. It's just a lot more convenient, I think, and that's really the main reason. It's not as swanky as Tenpenny Tower, of course. You don't have to blow up a whole town to get it. Downside to Tenpenny Tower, if you're a completionist, is you have to make sure you're completely finished with any and all business in Megaton before you can get the house. Whereas if you do the Megaton house, you can move in pretty much right away, which is what I'm going to do because you wanted home base. Here's our final Caravaneer, Lucky Harith.
Ah, fellow student on the path of the wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. Please relax, for we are in a place of safety. The type of safety that can only be ensured by an abundance of weaponry, both wicked and awesome, all of which can be yours for the right price.
Tell me about your trade caravan.
See, the world's a dangerous and unbalanced place. So I realized the only way to bring peace was to make sure that everyone could be dangerous. So, with a little bit of help from the mayor of Canterbury Commons, I set up this caravan. I can't give the weapons away for free, but I come close.
I'm here to buy.
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors.
He's got
Take your pick.
weapons. The main thing is the shish kebab schematic. What do I want to sell? I'll sell the dirty water. I'll sell the... No, I'll hold on to the frag grenades. Hold on to the hunting rifle. Hold on to the skill book. Do I have anything else I want to sell? I don't think so. Nope, that's pretty much it.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Until we meet again, keep yourself alive out there.
Alright, that's it for this installment of Let's Play Fallout 3. We've accomplished the Rivet City run, we've got the intelligence bobblehead, so we're free to level up as we will. Next time I'll explore Megaton, I'll do some quests in and around there, namely, most importantly, the power of the atom in order to get a house and get a home base, and then we'll really be ready to start questing in earnest. That's next time. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.